So I'm Mac MacDevitt. I'm a longtime resident of Essex, and I'm an associate member of Chicago Veterans for Peace. I'm not a veteran, but I've been an ally and supporter of Chicago Veterans for Peace. I came of age during the Vietnam War and was very clear after doing some reading that I just could not go. I didn't believe in the war. 50 years ago, about 100 American soldiers landed by helicopter in a little village called My Lai, and between breakfast and lunch, they actually massacred 503 civilians. And when I saw the picture of the women and children at My Lai just before they had been shot, I felt like somebody had punched me in the gut. And that's always stayed with me. I always felt for the Vietnamese people and for people in general who were trapped, civilians who were trapped in a war zone. So that's what this project is about. I did this when I learned that the Pentagon was spending $63 million to glorify this 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War these years. And I really felt like it was a story that needed to be told. And that's the story about what was it like for the Vietnamese people to live in a war zone for 10 years, especially in the northern provinces where the war was very active and the military was active, and people were sympathetic to the other side, to the folks that we called our enemies. So as an artist, I developed the My Lai Memorial exhibit with some interactive art components, more than 40 panels, to really tell the story of what it was like for the Vietnamese people to be caught in the middle of what they called their American war. So why is this exhibit important? Well, through our military actions, we cause great suffering in the world. And often we're very concerned about the story of our veterans, which are important, who also are damaged by war and the experience of war. But there are people who live in these countries where we go to war. We have the luxury as a country of going and fighting wars where other people live. And often their suffering is more than we could ever imagine. And so this is just to try and give us a taste or a feeling of what it might be like. You know, if we have to go to war and think we have to go to war in another country, it should just break our hearts for the people who live there and have to live in the midst of the war. I would really love to share the exhibit with you. We're going to be at the Williamsburg Grange September 7th and 8th from 12 noon until 7:30 with programs following. There'll be an opening on Friday. That's the first day, between 6 and 7:30. So the exhibit is free. It's open to the public. Open, warm, non-judgmental. When it's working well, there's a buzz. People are talking with each other, and comparing notes and sharing experiences. So it'd mean a lot to me and to Darla if you would come, my wife. She worked hard supporting me on this, and we'd love to see you there.